there, this is Miss Ann for Tween and Teen Cooking. So Christmas is right around the corner. So today, in your Tween and Teen Cooking to Go bag, you're going to find 1 2/3 cup of cake mix and 1 tablespoon of flour in a bag, 1/4 cup of chocolate chips plus extra so you can press them on top of the cookies prior to baking, and 2 tablespoons of sprinkles. So you are wondering, Miss Ann, what are we making? We are making fluffy Christmas cookies from a cake mix. So what you're gonna need from your house is 1 egg, 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, canola oil, olive oil, avocado oil, or grapeseed oil. I chose olive oil. You need an oven, a cookie sheet, a medium-sized mixing bowl, a large spoon or a whisk, a refrigerator, a tablespoon, non-stick spray or parchment paper, a spatula, and a wire rack or a plate. I always forget, make sure you wash your hands before you start cooking and in between, because we tend to do other things and we want to make sure our hands are clean so we're not adding germs to our cookies. So I have my mixing bowl, and in my mixing bowl there's 1 tablespoon of flour and 1/3 cup of cake mix already. So we're going to go ahead and add the other 1/3 cup, so that will make it 2/3. We're going to add the 1 cup, the additional 1 cup of cake mix. We're going to also add oil. So you are going to need 3 tablespoons of oil, and I'm using olive oil. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to add the egg. To crack an egg, just crack it like not too gentle, but kind of gentle so you don't make a mess. Crack it like that on your bowl. Trying to make sure you don't get any eggshells. So we're going to go ahead and mix this up. So we have the cake mix, the flour, the egg, and the oil in it, and it's mixed up really good. So now we're going to add the chocolate chips, and make sure you save a few out of your take-home bag so we can press them on the top. And like when you're making a cake mix, you usually add water to it. If you want to doctor it up, sometimes you add a little milk to it and you substitute the milk for the water. But with this, it doesn't need any liquid except for the oil and the egg. I'm going to make sure you mix it real good. Alrighty, this is ready to be put in the fridge for 30 minutes. Okay, we're ready for the next few steps. So while your cookie dough is in the fridge getting cold, it's setting up so it can be it'll be a little stiffer so it'll stay together. You need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So my cookie sheet, I sprayed it with non-stick spray. And you see I have a piece of wax paper down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my sprinkles and my chocolate chips and just spread them out. You can use a tablespoon to make your cookie balls. You can use a full tablespoon or like 3/4. That's what I'm going to do. Because this will make anywhere from 10 to 12 cookies. It just depends on the size. So, have my, let me move this here, a cookie ball. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to, don't want quite that many chocolate chips, just a few. But we want sprinkles. Go ahead and put it on your cookie sheet. You're supposed to leave a couple inches between each one of them because they are going to spread out. Let me show you how I made the cookie ball. So here is my dough on the tablespoon. So just roll it in your hand to make a ball like that. I'm going to put it in the sprinkles and the chocolate chips. I press it down a little bit. Just continue until you have those made. So I only made 6. I do have a little bit of cookie dough left, but I don't want them to be real close together because, like I said, they're going to spread out. Stagger them just a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and put them in our oven and bake them for 8 to 10 minutes. I would just watch them through the window. When they're lightly golden brown, you can bring them out. And make sure you have pot holders because I don't want you to burn your hands. They only have a few more minutes, but they look so pretty and they look delicious. So here's my finished project. The first batch, I can only make 6. The second batch was 3 and they're a little bit small. So if you're going to make this size of cookie, you'll probably only get maybe 6, maybe 7 cookies. But make sure when you take them out of the oven, you use hot pads. Let them cool on the cookie sheet for about 5 minutes. And then if you have a wire rack like I do, or a plate, take them off the cookie sheet and put them on the wire rack or the plate and let them cool completely. So I am going to try one of these. It looks delicious. Ooh. That's what the inside of it looks like. I probably should have let it bake for 1 more minute and it would have been 10 minutes. But it tells you in the recipe not to over bake it. Probably dries them out. Look at that. Oh my word. Delicious. Ooey gooey chocolate. So I hope you enjoyed my video and I hope you try this Tween and Teen Cooking to Go bag. It's delicious, and if you want the full recipe, let me know and I can get it to you if you want it so you can make a batch for the holidays. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. Stay tuned until February. That's when our next cooking will be out. Bye-bye.